What's up guys, welcome to the behind the scenes of the LUMIX S5 shoot. We're here in Manchester in this incredible old mill. It was from 1913 or something like that. And we've got everyone in dark black clothes, looking kind of mysterious, and we're gonna get the whole kind of set looking basically like they've just robbed a bunch of S5s with a spotlight, smoke everywhere, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we just have a quick look at what they're doing. We've got some fake money, which was I've never bought fake money, and it actually looks pretty legit right now. And this money machine, which hopefully it actually will take these and we get that flickering effect we want. And that was actually the opening shot. So preparation, and then it's time to get shooting. We've got the Luminate lights right here. They're super great to use just for easy prop lights, and they don't require any kind of main outlet. They're just all battery powered. Dome lights are so good to use for just diffusing the light and just making your production just look that more professional.
So we've got a money counter here. Hang on. Come on, could you imagine that was real?
So we're setting up the aperture light now, so we're going to have it's pretty sturdy rig here, and we've got the dome which is going to be over the light, but you need to get a special tripod that kind of goes like this and then sideways, so you can put the either your camera or light sideways. But anyway, we've got the dome over the desk, so when we've got the smoke, it will just create a really nice atmosphere and just kind of sets the scene and just makes it look a bit more mysterious, and that's what we want. Alright, so Fro's just used the smoke bomb. He's going all around the table, but this stuff stinks, but it really creates a bit more of a kind of smoke that settles and doesn't kind of just disappear, so that's why we're using these right now.
It's not organised.
Now we're just getting some really macro tight shots of the money. Just get a bunch of shots wide, tight, just a variety of focal lengths. It will definitely help you when it comes to editing. 3, 2, 1, action. Doing another scene. Fro's got the balaclava on now. He looks kind of funny. See his moustache.
Why?
That's it, man. Why did you suit that?
The newspaper we made, which is kind of just kind of makes the story a bit more clear what's going on. We're going to slam it down on the desk, and then we're going to get a close-up so it shows the audience clearly what is actually going on, and this is how we're going to do it. Action.
About the whereabouts. 0180.
This briefcase is really hard.
Half of his eye you can't even see.
you got to push it this way.
Okay, so we're still getting some close-up shots of the props, then boxing up cameras, just the money shots really. I've been using the Shinobi external monitor. I personally love just kind of rigging up cameras like this. It allows me to just make sure the focusing is right. I've configured my settings perfectly in the S5 settings, so changing the focus ring to non-linear. It's personal preference what you choose, but I've done that. And also we're shooting in low light, and the S5 has dual native ISO, which is perfect. So when you do go above 4000, it hits the new circuit and it's just better in low light. So we've really optimized that today. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, bing bong! 2, 1, action. Oh yeah, I can't take credit for this transition, it's G's idea, but it's going to be the transition from going from this whole scene back to where I was sitting in my apartment, kind of think of these ideas. So Keenan's going to write confidential and then underline it, and that underlining kind of pen mark's going to be I'm going to try tracking it with the camera, and then that will transition with kind of a motion to the going to the right back into the kind of the notepad in the apartment, if that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. So let's just see how this goes, and this is how it turned out. Alright, so we're coming to the end of the shoot here in this incredible meal. I'm super stoked how the set looks. So on to the next location, and yeah, let's get it. So the plan is we're going to get some kind of fire torch sequences in here. We actually went to B&Q and we got the supplies to make a really cool fire torch. We're going to get that kind of Indiana Jones vibe. This is the stick we're going to be using. It's literally just a broomstick, and we could like cut in B&Q. Alright, so this is actually what we're going to use to soak up the what's the liquid called?
Paraffin.
Paraffin.
Sweet.
Man, that looks legit. Obviously using the S5 for this sequence as well. It's going to be really good to what I mentioned yesterday, using that dual native ISO. It's perfect for conditions like this. I think I'm going to hit that over the 4,000 threshold, so it's going to definitely perform really nicely in low light. And I don't think it's going to be actually too dark. I think it's going to be a bit lighter than we think, because I think that fire torch will create a lot of kind of ambient light.
There we go. Got some more. You did this.
Wait, why is it dripping? It's the cloth, isn't it? Well, that looks solid.
That actually looks kind of real.
That looks real as well. Okay, let's try that.
Oh, it's working. It's working.
2, 1, action. Actually, alright, so we're using the smoke from the old fire torch to put some smoke in the chest, and as Keelan kind of puts a lot of smoke in the chest, he shuts the door, and then we open it, and it just looks sick with the illuminate light coming out. Oh my god! No!
Oh no!
Oh, look at my hand. The chest rolled down. I thought the S5 was gone. I'm using the image stabilization boost mode on the S5 because it's super rocky, but it's handling it really well. So hopefully the wind won't be too crazy, and these are the final shots. Alright, that was a wrap. I think that was one of the most difficult shoots I've done in a while, just because the terrain, it's really, like, look at me right now, I'm actually muddy as hell. Everything is muddy, but I think we got some really awesome shots. We're going to make our way back now, half an hour hike down, and on to the next location. Okay, so this is the last kind of location for the shoot. The ending was kind of tricky to figure out, but I think we've came to a kind of good idea where you see me coming from the apartment, going to see my friend for inspiration and just to get out of the house, just to kind of get the creative juices going, and we're shooting that scene right now, kind of going to the rooftop, and we're just going to get some really tight shots using the 24-70 2.8 lens, and it's going to be kind of fast paced, and we're not using any gimbals because I kind of want that kind of shaky cam look, and it's kind of like the style I like to shoot right now, less gimbal stuff, more handheld, and it just looks a bit more action-packed and just kind of gets the viewer a bit more intrigued on what's going on. So we're going to get that right now, and this is some behind the scenes of it. 2, 1, action. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, Alright guys, and that is the behind the scenes video. I really hope you enjoyed some of those raw and funny moments. I had a lot of fun making that. And shout out to my team, Feroz, Ollie, Keenan, Georgia. Like, things like this can't happen without those guys, so check them out. And yeah, if you haven't seen the actual full video, click in the button up here or click in the link in the description and let me know what you think. And definitely check out the S5. It's an incredible camera for the price range as well, a bunch of features, so check it out. And on that note, I'll see you in the next one.